Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Earlier today, Raila Odinga and Musalia Mudavadi attended Mashujaa Day celebrations in Kirinyaga. And not everybody was given the podium or the chance to speak. So when Raila Molo Odinga was given that chance to speak, he instead donated a few of his minutes to Musalia Mudavadi to say something. And that alone has left Kenyans talking and discussing. Some felt that Raila was being sympathetic to Musalia Mudavadi, while some felt Raila was just trying to play politics and get some mileage out of that. So in this video right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at that short clip of Raila being invited to speak, after which he donates a few of his minutes to Musalia Mudavadi. I want us to have a look at that short clip, after which we are going to dissect it. And as usual, we are going to explain and put it squarely where it belongs politically. Yes. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. Let's have a look at this short clip before we dig deep into our analysis. Yes. From that short clip, you can see that Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru gives Raila the chance to speak, but instead, Raila also donates a few of his minutes to Musalia Mudavadi to come and say something. And you know we are heading towards the next general election, and political stakes are so high. And I believe that any move by some of these top politicians is meant to send a political message or to achieve an objective or agenda. So in this case, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that it was not by an accident Raila donated a few of his minutes to Mudavadi, but there is a message Raila wanted to send out to Kenyans. So that's our analysis and discussion. I know there might be very many meaning of that politically, but I've come up, or rather, I believe there are 4 strong reasons why Raila Odinga donated some of his minutes to his younger brother Musalia Mudavadi to say something. The first reason is this. Raila is trying to send out a message that is a unifier. He is bringing people together. You know, as of now, Raila is pushing the Azimio la Umoja agenda. So he just wants to prove that through action, that even though Musalia Mudavadi seems to be drifting away or seems to be undecided on his political future or his political move, Raila seems to be very desperate to bring him back on forward. A sign that Raila is actually a unifier. He is trying to bring everybody on board, even those who differ with him politically. I tend to feel that's the first reason why Raila donated some of his minutes to Musalia Mudavadi. Secondly, Raila is sending a message to the Mulembe nation that he has no problem with his younger brother, Musalia Mudavadi. You know, Mudavadi is a Maragoli, and Raila also claims, and from some reliable sources, it has been established that Raila also has his roots in the Wanga subtribe of the lawyers. So Raila wants to send a message to the Mulembe nation that he has no problem or beef with his younger brother, Musalia Mudavadi. He has no problem at all with him. And also Raila being a smart politician, who I think he is, I think Raila also just want to evoke some emotions. Because anytime we have seen Raila in power, then lawyers always comes out to be very close to power. In 2007, when Raila was the prime minister, we saw a lawyer deputy prime minister. And it was also at that time, we saw Marende being given the post of a speaker. Being given that post. So Raila also just wants to evoke such emotions that anytime he's closer to power, then lawyers will always benefit. And in trying to evoke such kind of emotions, Raila is actually cleverly trying to remind the Mulembe nation of the old prophet Elijah Masinde, who says that power, or rather power, that power to the Mulembe people will come from the lake. So Raila is actually looking at the bigger picture. It seems to be a very small incident, but I know Raila looked far beyond what was happening there. He wants to prove to the Mulembe nation and send a picture that anytime he's closer to power, then the Mulembe people definitely will benefit out of that. And then thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, Raila also considers Mudavadi as first amongst equal in the Oka team. Because from some reliable sources, it's widely believed, ladies and gentlemen, that most likely there are very strong, powerful forces pushing for a Gideon Moi to deputize Raila Amolo Odinga. That has been doing rounds for quite some time. And originally, the original plot was a Gideon Moi presidency. Then it came to a Gideon Moi vice presidency. So there are still some very, very strong forces trying to push for a Gideon Moi to deputize Raila Amolo Odinga. So Raila is also just trying here to cleverly send a picture that in Oka, where also Gideon Moi seems to be part, Raila is just trying to tell Kenyans that he considers Musalia Mudavadi as first amongst equal in that group. Because Raila could have as well just invited Gideon Moi to come and make a statement, or even Wetangula. But Raila chose to invite Musalia Mudavadi, leaving Gideon Moi out and even leaving Wetangula out. That was just meant to show that Raila considers Musalia Mudavadi as being first amongst equal in the Oka team. Yes. And then fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, the organizers of the event, which we believe is the government, because that was a government event, recognizes Raila Odinga as first amongst equal in the handshake team. It's only him who was given the podium to address the people. Yes. You know, as of today, that was a government function, a government event. And there were so many dignitaries in the handshake team. We had Musalia Mudavadi, we had Raila, we had Gideon, and several others. But the organizers of the event, in this case the government, saw it fit to only give Raila Amolo Odinga the podium or the chance to address the residents, or rather to address the people. That's a clear proof that the government side, or rather the system of the deep state, they considers Raila Odinga as being the first amongst equal in that team. And also that also puts to rest who maybe their preferred candidate is as far as the Oka team is concerned. In fact, that event of today just proves beyond any reasonable doubt that most likely the system, the government, the deep state, and in this case even the president, they might have unanimously agreed to support Raila Amolo Odinga at the expense of all these other Oka principals or Oka luminaries. So that was also an indication that the system, they most likely and most definitely, they have already settled on a Raila Amolo Odinga candidature and presidency. Because I don't just believe that maybe they could have done that if they don't consider Raila as maybe first amongst equal. But the mere fact that they gave Raila Odinga the podium to address the people, that proves they consider him somebody who is first amongst equal in that team. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I also conclude, you know, Kalonzo Musyoka was not present there today. So his absence, ladies and gentlemen, we are meant to believe is outside of the country, but we'll dig deep into that and see the meaning of Kalonzo's absence in today's Mashujaa Day celebration, because I consider that as a very important event anyway. Otherwise, just as I did mention when we were starting, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And to those watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment and let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us. Drop a comment. And also subscribe if you have not subscribed. Give this video a like. To our esteemed fans and subscribers in this YouTube channel, I'm very much humbled with the kind of support you are giving me in this YouTube channel. I'm very much humbled. We are almost hitting the 13,000 subscribers mark. And that has been only possible because of your constant support in this YouTube channel by constantly giving these videos likes on a daily basis, by constantly dropping your comments, on a daily basis. That has largely made our channel to grow at this faster speed or rate. I'm very much humbled and very much grateful. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana.